Hello everyone. I am glad to say that my story is finally finished. I am here because it's a continuation of Heal Her. It's right after she gets out of the hospital, which is close, which she almost died to a wound. And that wound was almost, not almost, about to kill her. Luckily, they were able to save her and patch it up as quickly as they could. So it's based on that, which is the story I made before this. And this is the picture you're actually looking at right now. Well, doesn't really go well as it intended because Ethan is also trying to steal Ice's girlfriend away from him, which doesn't really work out for him, unfortunately. So I also added a new character in the story, which is Ruth, a really good friend of Ice. He the he did music with him along with his other friends, which aren't in the story. But the same doctor that was in the story, the last story, is in this one. It is a Christmas story. I will give you that. So I'm just gonna give you the details. Ruth gets his gets his leg broken by a slab due to a breaker explosion. Due to a breaker explosion, which doesn't turn out good because the breaker was supposed to turn on the lights, which didn't work. Second is the concert. They did a whole concert for her and for the people as well. Ice is a very nice person. Ice cared about her, been with her or stayed with her in the hospital in a couple days forward. She got released and they had their dreams, their Christmas dreams together. And it is a perfect relationship for those two, which I'm glad to say Ethan failed to understand that. He is a pervert and he's also really bad in relationships. Just gonna tell you that. But but Ice confronts him to stay away from Vanilla. Vanilla never liked him. He he thinks that he thinks that Ethan then doesn't he doesn't even care about Ethan, which she slaps her when she slaps him in the face and all that. Well, Ethan tries to do everything to ruin the plan, his plan, but he always gets away. He doesn't get away with it. They always fail, except for the bigger explosion, which it works somehow. But right after they take him to the hospital, take Ruth out to the hospital, they they walk out and they talk to him, which he had a present behind his back this whole time, which was a new dress for her. That dress was special to her. It was a Christmas dress, and they got to Ice's house. That's after Ethan tries to give Vanilla flowers, which she doesn't like. She likes Ice's present better than his because it's a dozen roses. That a dozen roses isn't going to do anything for a girl or anything. No, I'm kidding about that part. Roses will do something for a girl, but in this situation, no, it would not work. Just pointing it out, alright? But this was a really good story. It the rest of my stories are like a little bit morbid. It has a bunch of fighting and all of that, and a little bit of swearing in it and all that. But this one was one of my favorites to write. One of the best ones to write about because it changes my whole aspect of Christmas. Christmas is about love and all of that, and spending time with family. It's not always Santa Claus and presents, which some songs which some songs forget to do. It never put love first, which is the whole part of Christmas. It's about spending time with family and your loved ones, especially the story I made myself. I loved it. It just filled my heart with joy. All, all of the friends I made at school, like helping me support this. And I'm glad every one of you is helping me support this. I am so glad to be talking again after years, after years of hating and not sharing anything for about couple of years. I've been trying to catch up on stuff which is kind of hard for me to do because I will get a little bit scared and I don't know what to say. And this scares me a little. But I just love everything the story made for me. Impacted my life and all that. This story is one of the best stories I ever wrote. And I'm and thank you all of you for helping me make this possible. I couldn't done it without you. And without you, this would never be possible. It's hard to talk about all this information with you. So, catch you guys on the flip side, I guess.